Hello, my name is Elijah Wells, and today the Golden Globe winners just came out. Even though the Golden Globes for the past couple of years have been mired in quite a notable amount of controversy recently, but even though some of the controversy hasn't gone away and a couple more have just resurfaced this year, which I will get into a little later on, but regardless, here are the Golden Globe winners. For Best Picture in Drama, it goes to Steven Spielberg's The Fablesman. This one seems to be a really clear-cut favourite, since I think the closest that would come to it gain that award would be like Tar or maybe Top Gun Maverick, but seems like The Fablesman is a clear winner, and it did win. And for Best Actress in Drama, it goes to Cate Blanchett for Tar. Again, I heard loads of great things about the movie. It's going to come out in a couple of weeks' time. Might see it. And it's also the same category as Michelle Williams for The Fablesman, even though it was initially billed that she might be in like the Best Supporting Actress category, but for some unknown reason, she went into the Best Leading Actress, even though she would have had more chance if it was Supporting Actress given the competition. And for Best Actor in Drama, it goes to Austin Butler for Elvis, which, again, I heard great things about his performance. I haven't got around to seeing the film yet. He won over Brendan Fraser for The Whale. People have heard like brilliant things about the movie. It's already out in the US, as I know, and isn't out in the UK until like February. Yeah, which is a little bit controversial. Mainly because Brendan Fraser announced he's refusing to turn up for the Golden Globes, considering that the former president groped him, and acted the fact that he's already now been seen as the definitive front runner of the award ceremony, particularly hopefully with the BAFTAs coming out in a couple of weeks' time, and the Oscars coming out next month. We just hope all the best for Brendan Fraser. For Best Picture in Comedy goes to The Banshees of Inisherin, which won over really strong competition with Everything Everywhere All at Once and Glass Onion, as well as Triangle of Sadness and Babylon. Yeah, I think The Banshees is definitely a welcome win, even though I think I definitely placed a bet that Everything Everywhere All at Once would have won this category, but again, I think I'm very pleased with this one. And also for Best Actress in Comedy Musical, a very deserved win for Michelle Yeoh for Everything Everywhere All at Once, a brilliant performance in a brilliant movie and at the moment. And for Best Actor in Comedy Musical, it goes to Colin Farrell for The Banshees of Inisherin, which he did win over Daniel Craig for Glass Onion, Diego Cavo for Babylon, and Adam Driver, White Noise, Ralph Fiennes for The Menu. Again, I think he is definitely the strongest This is the strongest performance out of all of them so far. So, again, I think I'm a little bit more satisfied with this than the drama categories, to be honest. But again, I think this is really good so far. And to the other categories, being Best Animated Feature, it goes to Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. Even though I think the closest competition to it is possibly Puss in Boots' Last Wish, The Last Wish, which came out in the US just recently, I think after the nominations came out. And it's going to come out in the UK in February, which I'm hearing so far brilliant things about this movie, so we'll definitely, or hopefully, give this a watch. For Pinocchio, which is very interesting because Guillermo del Toro really advocating for animation's future, say for a better word. Even though this is his only animated film I think he's involved in, but however, he's been very critical of AI art and the subsequent mistreatment of animation workers, particularly last year has been dominated by cancellations and subsequent removals of shows like OK or Infinity Train, and more recently Inside Job, which my brother really likes. But basically how animation seems to get the worst end of a stick in animation, and how they're usually really mistreated by CEOs. Why would I want to... That's why I didn't watch Black Adam. Why would I want to watch a movie run by a studio by a billionaire who defends NFTs? So, but I'm very glad that Guillermo del Toro did win, so I'm hoping for more animated projects from him. For Best Foreign Film, it surprisingly went to Argentina 1985 from Argentina. Well, not surprisingly it's from Argentina, but I'm a little bit surprised because this is a really dense category because there's All Quiet from Western Front from Germany, Decisions to Leave from South Korea, and the fan favorite RRR or Triple R from India, which did win a Golden Globe, which I will get down to later. I think it could. Would have been very happy if RRR or Decision to Leave, or I think any of the categories, maybe close, might win. Might have win if there was like more momentum backed up with it. A film from Belgium, France, Netherlands. But again, I am happy that Argentina 1985 won. But this could get particularly unpredictable since I have no clear idea who's going to win it. Since it could be All Quiet on Western Front from Germany, Argentina 1985, Decision to Leave from South Korea, or RRR from India. And over to the supporting actress, it surprisingly went to and Angelina Bassett for Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Like, this is the first time a performer is not just nominated for a major award like Oscars, BAFTAs, Golden Globes, the first Marvel film to be nominated for performance, but to win it on the first try. That's like something else to be extremely proud of. Like, I think this is more momentum for Marvel to go forward after a particularly inconsistent year they had in 2022, to be honest. Even though she did go against some really strong performances from Kelly Gordon and Jamie Lee Curtis, and even I did point out that Women Talking, the supporting cast from that film, weren't even nominated for this particular category. I think maybe that the awards momentum may have died out for that movie, or it just got snubbed, or it didn't appeal to them, but I think this is hopefully it could be the way forward for Marvel, if I'm being totally honest. And finally, for Best Supporting Actor, it goes to Gui Hongwei for Everything Everywhere All at Once. One against like Harry Gordon for Banshees, Brandon Gleeson, Brad Pitt, and Eddie Redmayne. I think he is like the absolute front runner of this race. So I think going forward he should be winning like the BAFTAs and Oscars if he hopefully gets nominated. And for our last round of categories, we have for Best Director, it goes to none other than Steven Spielberg for The Fablesman. He did win against Mark McDowell for The Banshees, Baz Luhrmann for Elvis, the Daniels for Everything Everywhere All at Once, and James Cameron for Avatar 2. I think, I imagine he is the most favoured at the Golden Globes, considering he did win like a good load at the for West Side Story, if I remember correctly. And also, it does seem to be this is his strongest like awards field movie he has for him. Like, this movie could make him like a full on like an awards magnet, far bigger than usual in the past few years. Like, and also his big competition be Martin McDowell for Banshees movie, and Daniels for Everything Everywhere All at Once, and maybe Todd Fields for Tar, even though it wasn't nominated for this category, and maybe to sneak in maybe Baz Luhrmann or James Cameron. But Steven Spielberg is pretty solidified as a major player in that field. And for Best Screenplay, it goes to Martin McDowell for Banshees movie. Again, that's really deserved. Run against Todd Fields' Tar, Daniels Everything Everywhere All at Once, Sally Polly for Women Talking, and Spielberg Kushner's Fablesman. And this is where this gets a little bit more exciting. The final category is being music, as in Best Score and Best Song. But for Best Score, it goes to Justin Hurwitz for Babylon, which is a much needed win for Babylon, considering it's so far disappointed in the box office in the US at the moment, and the movie received mixed reviews given its excessive length of 3 hours 10 minutes and its allegedly pre-graphic content. Even though I'm definitely wanting to see the movie when it comes out in the UK, which is by the end of this month. There's also I think this is definitely a major boost for the film, considering this is like just maybe Justin Hurwitz's weaker films he's done after like Whiplash, La La Land, First Man. And there's also other works like The Banshees, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, Women Talking, and John Williams' Fablesman. And last and certainly not least, it's Natu 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 from Triple R for Best Song. I remember listening to this song when nominations came out. That song was an absolute certified banger. Like, I think Twitter just lit up this morning just because that he won. Like, I think they got their representation in check, but I think I think other winners could have been like "Lift Me Up" from Rihanna for the Black Panther movie and "Hold My Hand" from Lady Gaga for Top Gun, but I'm really happy that Natu Natu from Triple R did win, and definitely going to have this awards momentum still going really strong, going into the BAFTAs and going into the Oscars, and hopefully translating into more accolades for the for this 3 hour long Indian epic. And so that was the Golden Globe winners. Let me know in the comments. Subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and this is Elijah Wells, and bye.